Hey everyone, it's me, that Lego guy. Here's how to build at least a ton of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Lego. This is going to be a bit of a longer video, so I'd say get yourself a drink, get your Lego parts out if you want to try to build it with me, and let's get started. First of all, let's look at the characters that I built. I built a pretty good selection. I tried to give it a nice variety and build them as best as I could and as many as I could, so let's start with fighter number 1 from the series, Mario. And this figure is one that was kind of hard. His backside looks terrible because, well, first of all, let me go through the order. For his hat, I wanted the right shape at least, so I took the one from the, Series 23, Series 23 ship captain it was, with the white hat with the anchor on it, because he does wear a captain's hat in Odyssey, so there's that, plus it is the right shape for Mario's regular hat, and I didn't want to paint it, so I say that for my purposes, it works pretty well. His arms and hands are just white ones. I think I took them off Santa Claus. Legs, I got them from Pick-a-Brick, if I remember correctly. For the face, it's from a security guard from the Mr. Freeze set of the Lego Batman movie. And the torso is actually a backwards one from a Bespin guard. The fireball piece I got from Doctor Strange, but it comes in several sets. So, yeah. I feel like for Mario, this is a pretty nice choice, especially the head is perfect. The arms and hands, you really can't get better. The legs, I think, are pretty nice choices. Really, if I could do anything different, I'd give him the, torso that most people use for overalls for Mario, which is from a, $20 to $40 Mickey set. If I find that on clearance or anything, I will probably get that and replace it, so he has actual overalls. So, yeah, that's my Mario, and what figure should I do next? Ooh, how about one that I'm holding off screen? This is the only one that is, this is one of 2 that is complete, 3, sorry, I keep on having to correct myself, but this is one of 3 that's completely brick-built. Rob, yes, he's already in his, fire jump thing. I put the fire on, and it's way too much of a hassle to take off, because it's all mostly studs and then plates, so the studs will all fall around. It's just annoying. I'm not going through that for a filming sesh. But yeah, I got most of the piece shaping and choice color. I've changed a bit for what I had and wanted to change, but I will link the video in the upper right hand corner right about here in the iCard. Tommy C. Bricks, he did a video doing Lego Super Smash Bros. Stuff, and I thought his Rob design was spot on, so I decided to take I'd say a good amount of inspiration from it. Most of it is pretty much the same. I just changed the color of a bunch of things and how the fire jump is and everything. So, please check that one out, and yeah, really, I'm not going to do a brick-by-brick thing in it, but it's pretty simple. 2 of these pieces down here at the bottom, some of those parts, some 1x2 cheese slopes, a circular jumper tile, a stamp piece, some jumper plates, some regular studs, some of these claw arms in these, so it looks, it's fragile around the waist and the neck. So, yeah, let me get that right there with Rob, his face, his light. It's kind of complicated, a bit of build, but, it's more complicated. Our next fighter we're going to take a look at, so let me move Rob. And this is one that I completely came up with on my own. Mewtwo! Yes, he is the one that won the, but he is the character that won the vote for, or whole, tournament on who would win. Every single one of these characters was in it, at least at some point, and they all got a chance to win. And Mewtwo versus Rob was actually one of the ones. Mewtwo won, Rob got no votes, because small toy, psychic godlike Pokemon. But yeah. I used a bunch of headlight bricks. This head's actually glow-in-the-dark because I didn't have a plain white head. I also got the glow-in-the-dark one from, I believe, a LEGO VIP gift thing. One of the ones where it gives you a bunch of different parts and stuff. Some clips. A bunch of these purple parts I got from the Powerpuff Girls LEGO Dimension set from Octi the Squid specifically. And it is all completely legal building techniques except for the feet there. That is a clip where the clip goes horizontal, not vertical, connected to one of the ones that goes on top of it, where it's a tile, not a plate, and then at the bottom the feet one's there. But yeah, that connection is illegal, but I think LEGO's trying to change that and use it in sets more. I think they used it once or twice, maybe even the Titanic, so is it illegal? Is it not? I'm not sure anymore, but yeah, there's Mewtwo, and yeah, he's my Pokemon representative, just like Mario's my Mario representative, because they were pretty easy to do. Next up, one of the ones that made it much farther than I thought, and one of the ones that I do not like the design of, Richter Belmont. Yeah, this is Richter. It's pretty bad, yeah. I gave him this chain piece for his spike thing. I gave him these sleeveless arms from I don't know what. Plain gray legs. His torso makes it look like he's, like... You guys know in Gravity Falls when, like, in the weird Mageddon finale when they're trying to save Mabel and then they're in court and the two, like, guys from the movie Mabel watched before, they're, like, in lawyer suits where they rip off the sleeves? That's what this reminds me of, for those who get that reference. But, yeah. Torso's actually from the same sea captain I got Mario's hat from. Hair's from the Infinity War Bruce Banner, and the head is from, I believe, a Naboo pilot. Yeah, Naboo pilot, circa 2011 or so. So, yeah, there's Richter, and let's chuck him out of there. He doesn't need any respect. He's a Richter, and he's terrible. Yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's do some third-party characters other than Richter. Here's Alex. It's Alex. So, yeah, that's Alex, everybody. Next up, Steve. He's pretty much Steve, except there's one difference. I did have a complete Steve torso, but as you will see later, I used it as the Hylian tunic. I would use the Boba Fett torso, or young Boba Fett. But I don't have that figure, so I had to take it from Steve. So that's why I gave Steve all, like, diamond armor except a helmet. So I ended up having to give him some blue arms from, I don't remember what, but it matches his diamond armor. And the torso's from Hydro Man from Spider-Man Far From Home. Because I felt like it is like pretty much the same color as the Hylian tunic. Steve's shirt. So I thought it would fit for the little bit of it that you do see. But yeah, I would just use regular Steve if I could. But I personally can't for the part usage that I had to have. So yeah, there's Steve. Also unimportant. Let's choose another one. Ooh, here's a terrible one. Princess Zelda. Yep. I tried to make the one from Twilight Princess, aka the one they used in Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Smash 4. She was like Ocarina of Time Zelda in Melee and currently Ultimate. She wasn't in the first game though. So yeah, I tried to make this because they didn't have any good blonde hair, as in no blonde hair except like ponytails. So yeah, here's Princess Zelda. The head is from, I think that's from Rey from... Wait, oh no, the head and torso are from the same character. They're from Hermione from the Yule Ball. The torso is the head I just read is. Hair I got from this kid from Nexo Knights. I don't remember her name because she's important. That was in like one of the big base sets. White arms and hands. You can find them there because she has those long like gloves. And for the legs, I had nothing better to do. So I gave her ones from like a Ninjago book, I think. So this is a dumpster fire. So let's throw her out of there. She can go into the pit of no return with Richter. And let's do a good one next. Let's go with, one that I was planning on showing her off in a mock video, but the mock was terrible, the video was terrible and outdated, so I scrapped it. If you want, I can show you guys or make a new, like, recording of it. I already deleted the old one because it was terrible, but Samus, I made a Metroid mock, and yeah, it's a pretty nice figure. I did change it from then, so that's why I said you'd already seen it, but sorry, I try to do these things in one take, so I'm just going to leave that in. I don't have time for fixing it, but yeah. Samus, I gave her one of the clear green heads from the Green Ninja Mech Dragon set, a red helmet from Nexo Knights, Aeris's armor from Chima, a Naboo pilot torso underneath, red, like, Lego Batman style belt from Skylar from Ninjago, I believe it was. Yeah, Skylar. One of these hand pieces, I got it from Ghostbusters 2016, the Dimensions pack, but it also comes with Shuri more commonly, one of those technical pieces. Then just a plain red waist and some orange legs. And then some of these arms from like a chicken figure from one of the LEGO Stunts sets, and some red hands from wherever. But yeah, there's Samus. I know her hand glove shooter thing is blue in color, but I decided to make it the same color that I had the perfect piece for. So if you don't like it, then too bad. Next character. Let's go with one of the easiest ones to make, as in detail-wise, not part-wise. Mr. Game & Watch. I gave him a big hammer because he uses that, but yeah, he's pretty simple. Just plain black legs you can get anywhere nowadays. Plain black torso, now that's a bit hard to find. I got mine from Steamboat Willie Mickey from the Disney Series 2, which you can also get it in, like, the new promo coming out. In the Walt Disney Camera has the same torso. In the original Steamboat Willie Ideas set, so tons of ways you could get a black torso. Black head I got from, I think it was one of the Mandalorians in the Battle Pack set. You could also find it from the original version of Mando, the one that doesn't have the printed head. Like Get in Trouble on Tatooine, the AT-ST Raider, Moff Gideon's light cruiser. I think maybe in the UCS Razor Crest it has that, but I'm not sure, so there's that. But yeah, you got your Mr. Game & Watch. Pretty simple design, and I like it. It's simple. He doesn't go in the pit of no return. Next up, let's go with Sephiroth, like the first Smash Ultimate, at least, DLC character. And yeah, I gave him this hair from Pick-a-Brick, but it comes originally from like Dumbledore in this color. Head's from old Han Solo, because the only one I had with gray eyebrows that looked not terrible. Arms are just plain black. Legs are from a Death Star Trooper that I got in an advent calendar years ago. Sword is just a regular old katana. He can lean back. I even put it back so it's like how he holds it normally, but I couldn't get it perfect, so it's as good as I can do. The torso is actually from Black Widow from the Avengers video game. I got that also from an advent calendar, so yeah, I think it's a pretty nice design for Sephiroth. I wish I could do his wing, but the hair won't allow that, and I don't have any black wing pieces that aren't bat-like. His is feathered. But yeah, I think it's a pretty nice design for Sephiroth. And he'll go with the next two characters I'll show, but first, here's one of them. Cloud! I originally had this as, like, the outfit where he has a purple outfit, but I had it in black, not purple, so I changed it to the Final Fantasy VII Remake one, or not the current one, I believe. I don't know, I've never played Final Fantasy, but the one where he has one sleeve ripped instead, or one sleeve missing instead of two. So yeah, I gave him this sword from Ninjago. His torso is from Luke from Return of the Jedi, and his legs are from also the same Black Widow that Sephiroth has his torso from, funnily enough. Hair from the same chicken guy that I already mentioned that Sam's got her arms from, and a head from Shang-Chi, funnily enough. It also comes with Draco Malfoy in a couple sets, I believe. So, yeah. Brand design, and also it goes with our last Square Enix character, Sora, the final DLC character for Smash Ultimate. I think his design is kind of it's not really that good. I gave him this hood piece from LEGO Dimensions Wild Style, this hair from Harry Potter, this head from Peter Parker from Far From Home, legs and waist from Eris from Chima, torso from Greef Karga from The Mandalorian, the Season 2 version, not Season 1, then some plain arms and white hands and stuff. And then the Keyblades is pretty nice design. It's a lightsaber hilt to one of the 1x4 stud gray poles, 2 yellow studs, one without a hole, one with to put that through. Then for like the small parts of the key there, it's 2 of these Technic pins that are only 1 pin deep and then 1 stud on the ends with 2 clips, and then this claw piece so it has different depth, and boom, that's how you build Sora. So I think it's a very nice figure, and that finishes off the Square Enix trilogy of characters, and all that we have left is Nintendo. Let's go with another one that doesn't really fit. Ganondorf. This is the Tears of the Kingdom one. I submit it to the Backflip Brick Films custom minifigure contest. Again, congrats on 150 subscribers for him. And as of the release of this video, it will already either have, like, closed in submissions, or it's going to, like, the day of, so there's that. Please check out his channel. I will link it in the description. But yeah, I already had this built for quite a while. I was going to put in a video, but then just didn't. I had in a small little build for Tears of the Kingdom that was not really good, but I like it. I think it's nice. It's pretty accurate to the mummified Ganondorf, zombified. I'm going to say mummified. And it's kind of a harder figure to make. He has, for his left arm, just a plain like light gray. For hands and right arm, it's dark gray. For the torso, it's like, this is the backwards version of Rey from The Last Jedi's torso, actually, from the Snoke Throne set, I think is one of the ones it was in. The legs are also kind of a situation. The waist and right leg are from Chen from Ninjago, Tournament of Elements, and the left leg is from Doctor Strange, the 2016 version of the figure. So that's weird, I just didn't have the left leg for Chen, but I think it looks better with, like, the different strips and everything. I think it looks pretty cool and matches up quite nice. Adds in some, like, red design, some gold. The head is from one of the Chitauri. I got this one from the Avengers Compound set, the accurate one, not the one that has, like, Nebula on a helicopter. So the 2021 version, I believe it is, or 2022, whichever year it came out. The gray head Chitauri, I'll just say. The gray head modern Chitauri there, because it has eyes and the crown and everything. It's green eyes, but I still think they look pretty good. If they were red, that would be perfect. And the hair is the hardest part. It is, at least as of now, I believe, exclusive to the Sanctum Sanctorum modular set from 2022 that came out in, like, October, I believe. That's the hair from Baron Mordo, or Mordo Supreme, if you want to call him that. I feel like it's perfect for having dreadlocks, the length, the design of being pulled up, and I think it's just perfect. The cape is just the standard Batman cape. I would use a tattered one, but I don't have it, so it's the standard Batman black cape. But, yeah, I believe this is as perfect as you can get, unless you have some part that replaces the head that would be better, which if there is, please let me know and I will try to acquire it if I can. But I think this is one of, if not the best version of Ganondorf that you can build in Lego that looks accurate. And I really love it. It's an amazing design. I'm really happy that I was able to just come up with it. I was thinking, I need Ganondorf. Let's try this. And I was able to get it. And funnily enough, I still have my Sanctum on display with Mordo in it. And due to that, he needs hair, because he can't just be bald. So I took the hair from the Patil twins, which, one sec, let me find if I can find the same hairpiece that they use, even if it's in a different color. Give me a sec. No, I can't find it in there, but let's see. Hiding spot for parts number 2. And is it in there? Dang, no. You know what? Give me a sec. I'm walking over to my Sanctum. Yes, I'm not cutting this out. Alrighty, I'm back. Move aside Ganondorf. But yeah, here's Mordo, and he just has this girl's hairpiece, and it looks hilarious with him with his beard and everything, so... There. Sorry that took so long, it was drawn out. I already said it was going to be a long video, but not as long as I thought it was. So, yeah, there's Mordo. Ta-da! So, there they are. There's Ganondorf. Let's just toss them aside. Ooh, last few coming up. All Nintendo characters. Here's Captain Falcon. Rest in peace. Hope of a new F-Zero game, but it'll probably be a while. But F-Zero 99's fun. I recommend playing it. But anyway, here's Falcon. He's actually quite a simple figure. I just took the torso and left and right leg and torso, arms, hands, right leg, and left leg of the Thanos figure from the original Thanos mech. So it has the gold leg printing. Oh, just jostled the set there. But so he has the leg printing of that. If you can use the plain blue legs if you don't have it, but I think they're really nice. For the waist piece, because I noticed he has a little something that's like olive greenish in color around his waist, where I use it as a holster for his weapon, his gun. So I gave him the waist piece from the Klatooinian Raiders from the ATST Raider set, so because they look nice. Then for his face, I didn't have anything to do with like the black eyes, so or unless I got like one of the Batman figures that has that something, but at least for now, I'm using one of just the new clone faces that are tan, have that expression. And then again, the same red helmet that Samus uses, so for simple. And then again, the same fireball piece Mario uses from what I got the Sanctum, but other Doctor Strange sets too. I think it's actually quite an accurate Captain Falcon figure, if you guys want to see it right there. So yeah. Alrighty, come down to the wire. We have young Link first. I didn't have any hair piece that would work, so I just gave him this orange space helmet that I got from a Lego like VIP promo thing. And then the Oni mask of, I think it's, I don't remember. I think it starts with a D or something, whatever. You know, I've already gone on a tangent already in this video. I'm just going to Google it. Oni masks. Ninjago. What are the 3 Oni masks? The Mask of Deception. The Mask of Hatred is purple. Vengeance is red. I remember the Vengeance and Hatred, but I didn't remember the last one. It's Deception. I knew it was a D word, but yeah. The Oni Mask of Deception is the one that I have for this. I got it a while ago. So it looks like he's wearing a monstrous mask, but because Majora's Mask and all that. I gave him this Nexomite shield with this blue part, because I didn't have anything that would look better for a Hylian shield. Then I took this black handle piece I got from like a Harry Potter polybag, then just layered blue stud, light gray stud, blue stud, this piece to make a hook shot, because Majora's Mask was a game that included it, and I really like that. Also, Ocarina of Time. Then, for the rest of it, it's kind of difficult to, like, name. He has the arms from Robin from the Lego Batman movie, so it's flesh tone at the bottom, as well as, like, flesh tone hands with green at the top for both sides. And then for the torso, that's Buttercups from Lego Powerpuff Girls, or Dimensions is how I got it. Then some black short legs, because they're the only short legs I had, and I wanted them to be flexible, but not just like normal length legs, because that would look weird. Then for his back piece, I just gave him black neck bracket, a clip, and then I gave him a Minecraft bow for the Ocarina of Time like style of graphics. Basically on N64 to show, oh yeah, it's a bit like older in design, lower poly count and everything, a little bumpy around the edges, so yeah. Here's Young Link / Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask Link, so there's that. Next up, Breath of the Wild Link. Happy I didn't have to make this Tears of the Kingdom to make my job harder, but oh, I am an idiot. Link had the same hairpiece I was talking about, but in a different color that I was talking about Mordo, but whatever. I gave him the sword for the Master Sword from Frodo from the Lord of the Rings Frodo and Gollum brickheads that came out in January. You can find other sets, that's just how I got it, because it's pretty simple and easy. And it's like the best piece for a Master Sword without making it custom. Same shield as Young Link. Torso, Steve's from Minecraft, unchanged. Head is Luke's from Return of the Jedi. Hair I got from LEGO Dimensions Hermione. And the legs I actually got from Iron Man Mark II to show Soldier's Greaves, because they're like one of the strongest in the game that you could get, and people used it a lot in the final boss, so I thought it would work well. I would have given him a neck bracket piece, but hair's too long. It even had the little hair tie, like tied back ponytail area there, like Link does in Breath of the Wild, so I think it's a really nice design. And last but not least, I'll have to take him in 3 pieces because of how he's built. And here he is. Just give me one more sec. I'm sorry about this, guys. Let me just steal that from there. And here you have my favorite, my former main in Smash Ultimate. Now it's Pokemon Trainer, specifically Charizard, but he still is in Adventure Mode because I just prefer how he controls. It's easier to get him because he's the starting character. But Kirby, gotta love yourself some of the Kirby. He is QB. He is QB in shape, but I still like it. I gave him his red shoes. I gave him his pink design. I gave him his little arms there, and I feel like it's a really nice design for Kirby. So, yeah, and that's all the characters I was able to build in Smash Ultimate. Next up, let's take a look at the stages. How about that first? Alrighty, now for our first stage, Woohoo Island. Both stages are the ones that I also had you guys vote on for which you preferred, and no one voted for Woohoo Island, because the other one, Pilot Wings, is a banger. Everyone agrees, so, yeah. I still think this is pretty decent, and it's missing the antennas. They broke off again. You know what? I just don't care at this point, but I'm gonna grab them. See if I can, there we go, and boom. The antennas from the course. Yeah, Woohoo Island, floating around, just did the base of it, and it's pretty boring. And I wasn't able to do a ton of the white details that says, like, Wii U, so it's just there. You can give it, like, the same color of blue for the water. There's nothing difficult about it. You can see all of it right there, so if you want it built, you can have it. And I'm going to have to do a big cut because the next one is pretty big. And by pretty big, I mean built on a different base plate and it had to be slid in here for the blue color big. This is Pilot Wings, or at least half of it, because I didn't build the red plane because I had very minimal red parts, as you could probably tell if you looked at Woohoo Island. But yeah, I tried to make this as accurate as I could. I'll just take that off, added the gray engine exactly the way it looks from the images of the stage and from when it pulls up and everything. Tried my best to make this as accurate as I could. Gave it a bunch of clear pieces, and a bunch of them are clear black though, or tinted as people like to call it, because I started running out of clear pieces and everything. So yeah, I built the cockpit there. The tail, I even gave it the brown and white accents on it. Plus it's got a nice amount of area, so if I wanted to, I could just start adding characters on while I talk to you about it. Didn't take me that long to build, but I'm very happy that I was able to, because I really liked it. Quite a fun building process, trying to figure out a vehicle that isn't even supposed to do anything. It's supposed to be there. So if you wanted to, I will maybe give a step-by-step like instruction on this if it's popular enough. You know, if I get 20 likes on this video and get 5 requests in the comments, I will make this have its own how to build video that's step-by-step, piece by piece. Okay? I don't really think that's a bunch to ask, but yeah. So, yeah, Pilot Wings, not that complicated. Ton of parts are pretty common to find. The only rounds I think are like the nose parts and maybe the parts I used here for that tail. If you want to see, I'll pick up the camera. This piece and this piece haven't been made in like a few years, I think, or being included in a set in that color in a few years, but yeah. So those are the stages, and next let's take a look at the final section, assist trophies and other stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about, items and assist trophies and all that stuff. Now, I don't have a ton of trophies, or assist trophies and stuff like that, but I do have a few that are pretty nice, and I'm leaving it on Pilot Wings because I need a stage, and this is the one with more horizontal space, not complete space, that would go to Woohoo Island, but for like horizontal space, it's much more so. I'll add in a random character who has both their hands free. let's go with Sora. He's got a nice range of mobility. Let me just take his Keyblade and bam, pop him there. We've got a few, like, I don't have the actual assist trophy part built, unless you want to count this, which I built as a Smash Ball, but it's not a Smash Ball, I'll say that's an assist trophy. We'll keep it our little secret, but yeah, here is our assist trophy piece. The characters just pick it up and it's like, poof, and then something shows up. And I have one assist trophy built currently. I might build some more later down the line, like Vincent Van Gogh, from Art Academy, but currently the only assist trophy I have relates to one of my previous existing characters that I showed you, Majora's Mask, the Moon. This is a pretty simple Lego ball design. I just made it gray, then I removed part from there. These two eyes are from a Nexo Knight set. They were exclusive, I think, so there's that. Then it's just a 1x2 plate, 1x2 jumper there with one stud, added a cheese flip for the nose. Other than that, I just added these parts here, so you can, oh come on. Sorry, it's still a little stubborn sometimes. I added these parts here and some clear parts to make it fly and be able to rotate, so if I want to, I could just put the moon there and then just spin it around like a disco ball. So if you want, Sora could summon that and rain fire. So there's my current assist trophy. Again, maybe like in the comments or something, or I'll put like a poll, and Sora's dead. And maybe I'll do something to get you guys to tell me what assist trophies that you want me to make. But yeah, other items. There's obviously Kirby's Stars, the Lego Movie 2 star piece minus the face. Pretty simple. A bullet bill. I added fire and I just took the Lego Mario CMF Series 1 version. Moved the black tile from back here to the top and gave it a black jumper tile there with a fire piece. So, psh. Then I just added this sword. It's a sword, and yeah, that's all the assist trophies that I was able to make. And yeah, so that pretty much sums all of that I built left, or that pretty much sums all that I built up. So, let's go to the whatever I call the end part. So everyone, that'll do it for this video, and consider this a pseudo 30 subscriber special, which I already thanked you guys like 2 weeks ago for 20 subscribers. Now I've reached 30. I just want to say thank you all so much for your continued support and for listening to me just spout gibberish pretty much. But thank you all for watching so much. I'll try to get the Smash Bros. Stop motion out as fast as possible. So thank you all for watching. I've been the Lego Guy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.